Hey, welcome back to Rehan Jalali's Celebrity Fitness Show, brought to you by BioCell Collagen, the patented supplement that works for younger-looking skin and healthy joints. I'm your host, Rehan Jalali, here with you today. Now, I know joint health is a really important factor for many, many people. As we get older, our joints age, our skin is not as hydrated, wrinkles, those dreaded things, and I know there's alternatives like plastic surgery, which, can certainly be for some people. But however, there's always, internal solutions. You can eat better. There's certain things you can do to enhance joint health and skin health. And today I'm so excited to have three of the world's leading experts on joint health who are going to join on a panel discussion about the wonderful BioCell Collagen product and joint health in general, hyaluronic acid and other things. First up, I've got Suhail Ishaq, who is president of BioCell Technology. He's been an executive for 16 years, and he's a researcher, a really great product formulator, and really someone who understands the joint game as well, as we say. So he'll be on with us. Welcome, Suhail.
Hello, Rehan.
We also have Asma Ishaq, who is Executive Vice President of BioCell Technology. She earned a BA in Psychology and Business Administration from Cal Berkeley. She's done graduate studies, and she really understands also joint health and skin function. She's really, really experienced in cosmetics as well. And as I always say, that she's got more degrees than a thermometer, so she's extremely smart. So she's on with us today. So welcome, Asma.
Thank you, Rehan.
We also have Dr. Joosang Park, who is Vice President of Scientific Affairs for BioCell Technology. He received his PhD in cancer biology at Stanford University and worked as a research fellow at Harvard Medical School. So, that player is no joke, obviously. So these guys are going to discuss joint health. So let's get right into it. Suhail, why don't you tell me more about how BioCell was developed?
Sure, Rehan. Thank you for having me. First of all, collagen is a very interesting molecule. It's derived from the word kala, which in Greek means glue. And it's the substance, the molecule in our body, which really holds all of our organs and tissues together. And if you look at skin, the main structural protein component of skin is collagen. So collagen has been around for a long time, as you said. It's involved in medical devices, in cosmetic products. But the challenge is getting collagen in a bioavailable or an absorbable form. So what we did at BioCell Technology is we developed the best source of collagen and made it highly absorbable.
And you've shown that. You've seen people get into the target tissues, right?
Absolutely. We have the data to support that. And what we've done is we've taken these ordinarily very large molecules and we've reduced them into small biologically active fragments. And that's what we've done here.
Wow, seems super high-tech, like space age stuff going on there.
It's amazing. There's really interesting science in this area.
Asma, why don't you tell me some of the results you've actually seen from BioCell Collagen?
Sure, absolutely. It helps with joint health. So what happens is as you're living an active life, and it really is ageless or regardless of what age you're at, you can have a joint-related, health issues, whether you're young and you overuse your joints or whether or not you're aging. And just from degenerative issues that occur over one's life, you can start to see that your joints become immobile, stiff, inactive, and that's exactly what our product does, is that it'll actually lubricate the joints. Over time, it'll help to rebuild all of the necessary components in your joint cartilage to be able to make it active again. And so that's what the effect of our ingredient or our product is that it'll help you to have better joint health. And in addition to that, it just happens to be that the same substances that your cartilage is comprised of is the same substance that is involved in your skin dermis. So you're actually getting a dual benefit where we have actually shown through clinical trials that you have reduced wrinkles when you're taking our product. So you'll have not just more hydrated skin, dryness and scaling goes away. You also have better joint health, and that'll help to have a better lifestyle in general, whether you're focused on fitness or whether or not you're just trying to pick up your grandkids and be able to play with them.
Wow.
And you'll look better at the same time.
Wow, that seems like definitely a double benefit product. Now, you mentioned skin health. I've seen some amazing before and after photos on the website with people using BioCell Collagen. What have you seen in your experience in terms of actually looks, like having your skin look younger taking BioCell Collagen?
Well, your wrinkles are going away after taking BioCell Collagen. So you'll have reduced wrinkles, reduced fine lines and creases. Your skin is hydrated, and that's because what happens is that what's unique about BioCell Collagen is that it's not just you don't provide a single aspect to your health, just collagen replenishment. But what's unique about BioCell Collagen is that it naturally has, inherently in the composition of our ingredients, exists two other components that are very integral in both cartilage and skin, and that's hyaluronic acid and chondroitin sulfate. So you're getting all three components, collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate. And all of these components are being regenerated in the skin dermis and in the cartilage so that you have stronger joints, stronger cartilage. You're actually preventing the further degradation of these components, too, because our product has been shown in clinical trials to actually, prevent or inhibit the enzyme that's actually breaking it down. And so you're having luminous, beautiful skin with a healthy glow, similar to the effect that you have. Let's just say, for example, you're working out and you have, a good cardio, session, or you go running and you see that healthy glow. This, that same microcirculation, that blood microcirculation happens in your skin with taking our product, and that's actually been shown in clinical trials.
Wow,
too.
that glow is what we're all looking for, man. I have personal great experience with the product myself. I mean, they used to say I have a face for radio, but not anymore. I'm showing my face everywhere. Thanks to BioCell, I'm glowing like the sun.
And I've seen you. You should be, yeah.
Now, you talked about a little bit of the scientific studies. I'm going to bring Dr. Joosang Park in here. Dr. Park, can you tell us a little bit more about the scientific research and what's been done on BioCell specifically to support joint and skin health?
Sure. First of all, thanks for having me here. And then BioCell Collagen offers innovative, comprehensive, and effective solution for joint health. And then especially the comprehensive part and also effective part should be put into a test in human subjects. And that's exactly what our company has been doing over the decade. And then we performed multiple clinical trials on joint health and also on skin beauty from within.
Right.
And then all the clinical studies demonstrated BioCell Collagen daily ingestion was safe and effective as compared to placebo in promoting joint health and then skin beauty from within. And then both of these health benefits shown in the clinical studies were published in peer-reviewed journals. So it's
the high standard, right?
Exactly. It's a very high standard, double standard, double-blind, placebo-controlled human clinical trials.
Fantastic. I mean, that sounds like amazing areas of research. And I know hyaluronic acid that you injected into joints, for people who are having joint problems. And this is a great way to avoid injections and actually get hyaluronic acid into target tissue. Now, you've seen that in research as well, right, Dr. Park, that it can actually directly impact the target tissue.
Yes. I think Asma mentioned something about this benefit. BioCell Collagen actually offers a multi-layered, comprehensive support for joint health.
Great.
And then obviously this joint we mentioned about synovial joint, which is the most common
That's a fluid, right?
joint in our body.
That's fluid, synovial
fluid.
To
make it active, right?
Yeah.
And then this particular joint consists of two major parts. One is the cartilage, the other is synovial fluid, where hyaluronic acid is a major lubricating molecule. And the BioCell Collagen is the only collagen ingredient which has a substantial amount of bioavailable hyaluronic acid. So
that's fantastic.
You can have a primary support for your synovial fluid as well as the collagen support for the cartilage. So here we are to talk about some comprehensive benefit for the synovial joint.
Wow, that's amazing. So basically, it makes your joint like a super joint in some ways. Now, can Suhail tell me this? Now, we talked about athletes and NFL players, having injuries and how important a healthy joint is. Can someone, for example, with even just healthy joints, or not someone who has joint pain, can they actually use BioCell as sort of a protective measure, like a kind of a shield for their joints?
That's exactly what we're seeing. Collagen is a very unique protein in nature. If you look at, it used to be they thought that a protein is a protein.
Right.
Collagen has a very different amino acid composition that's not found in any other type of protein, and that it has this peptide called hydroxyproline.
Wow.
And the body actually is able to, the body's very intelligent, it's able to recognize when BioCell Collagen or collagen is ingested, and it's able to traffic the collagen to the specific target areas, as we discussed. And that's what the research is showing. So an area that we've seen some really good feedback from professional trainers, and also working with some leading orthopedic surgeons, and a lot of these clinics that athletes go to, is that after the surgery, they're putting them on BioCell Collagen to help with the recovery process.
Wow.
So, and the reason why is because if you look at the tendons and ligaments, they're mainly, the structural component is collagen. And it's a whole new area that's developing, and we're currently working on some clinical trials to also look at this area further. But it's a very exciting area.
But Suhail, some people will say, well, why can I just take collagen? Just to kind of take any collagen. Tell me what the difference is between, say, for example, a regular collagen and BioCell Collagen, which is patented and has studies behind it.
Absolutely. Well, we always say that everything has to be substantiated by clinical research. Our product,
we don't believe in science fiction, right? We believe in science.
Absolutely. Very, very important. And we're a company that's leading in this area. And our product, again, the composition is patented. It's a naturally occurring matrix. It's not just collagen by itself, but it's a naturally occurring matrix of collagen, hyaluronic acid, and chondroitin sulfate. These are glycosaminoglycans. So that's a very important thing to note.
Oh, wow, GAGs. Oh, I love the abbreviations, right?
And I'd also like to add that we have a lot of validation. I mean, not just the clinical trials by which our product is substantiated, but we're very proud to say that we won the Frost & Sullivan Award in 2010, 2011.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. The best joint health ingredient in all of North America. And they actually analyzed all the different types of collagens and joint health supplements and frankly just about everything in this industry, and recognized us for not only innovation but being a company that has best practices in this industry. Earlier this year, just several months ago, they also recognized us as being the best collagen peptide in the skincare industry as well.
Wow.
And so that's another, sort of third-party validation that you can look toward. And in addition to what Suhail and Dr. Park were just saying, think about it this way. Your body over time is basically dehydrating, and that's because collagen and HA levels are declining. So up until your mid-30s, for example, collagen is actually generating because your body has to grow, your bones have to grow, your skin has to grow. And then at some point, it starts to not synthesize in your body at the levels that it did earlier, when you're lucky in your teens and your 20s and you don't have these kinds of issues. But the signs of collagen and HA declining show up very visibly, and in the way that you feel. You can't move around the same way that you did. Your wrinkles are showing up. And what our product is doing is, imagine it's just hydrating the body again, all in the ways that it really needs to in order for you to be able to see the visible and physical signs of being able to be mobile or being able to be wrinkle-free.
So what you're saying is basically what nature takes away, BioCell Collagen is putting back into your body.
Absolutely. It sure is. And so much so that we actually have a clinical trial that shows that once you start ingesting BioCell Collagen, the HA levels in your body, hyaluronic acid levels, go up by 60-fold over a 28-day period.
Did you say 60? 16 or 60?
60.
Wow.
6,000% increase in hyaluronic acid levels in your body. So you're actually adding back that moisture that you need, and it just doesn't just stop at joints and skin. The HA exists in your hair, your nails, your eyes. It exists all over your body where that molecule actually holds on to the moisture that you truly need in order for you to feel and look younger.
Well, it's interesting. I've been taking BioCell Collagen myself for a long time, and it's the first time that I've actually gotten compliments on my skin. I mean, I might get a ab compliment here and there, a bicep, a gun show compliment, but, I actually got compliments on my skin. I mean, it kind of sounds weird to say that, but, I really, I think it's the BioCell Collagen definitely working. And actually, Asma, you said something really interesting about, other effects of the BioCell Collagen on hair, nails. Dr. Park, I'm going to bring you in here for a second and talk to you about what are some of the other unique areas of research beyond joints and skin you guys may be looking at.
Yeah, actually, this aspect was also discussed a little bit by Suhail Ishaq. I think the secret of BioCell Collagen's remarkable efficacy lies in the stimulation of cells, which is essential for the structure and function of our all connective tissue.
Yeah.
And then because these so-called fibroblasts synthesize all the molecules essential for the this connective tissue, and then BioCell Collagen contains three major constituents, and one of the major constituents is hydrolyzed collagen.
Right.
And then this hydrolyzed collagen has been shown to stimulate the fibroblasts or cartilage-forming chondrocytes. So those very cells that makes this connective tissue healthy. So if you have this BioCell Collagen on a daily basis, you are expected to re-stimulate the aging cells so that you can have some very fundamental support, in other words, a regeneration of your connective tissue.
Wow, that's interesting.
Tendon, ligaments, hair, all the same. All these fibroblasts consisting each connective tissue seems to be stimulated by ingestion of BioCell Collagen.
Wow, well, I mean, everybody, all the guys I know, or even some of the women I know, are definitely looking to have more, a healthier hair.
Sure.
So hey, that's always another good side benefit as well. Mm-hmm. Now we talked a little bit about taking the BioCell on a daily basis. I'll bring either Suhail in here, maybe Asma can also chime in. How long do you think it takes to see results?
We've seen results as early as 7 days.
Wow.
And this is a product. It's not like an analgesic. You take one pill and then all of a sudden
right.
it gives you. That's most drugs. They treat the symptoms. What we're doing here is actually addressing the cause. So it's something that you take
so it's not
on a regular basis.
It's not a Band-Aid. It's actually cures. It controls the joints. And
it's something that I say it's akin to like taking a multivitamin or how people take an omega-3.
Right.
Just the same way that we feed our cells, and for cardiovascular health we take omega-3. Our skin and our joints also need nutrition, and that's what you're doing here. Is you're basically feeding your joints and your skin.
So it has a supportive component.
Supportive, absolutely, and stimulatory. As we mentioned, the regenerative potential of BioCell Collagen is amazing.
Stimulatory is always good.
Absolutely. As we age, as Asma mentioned, that process slows down, and we need to be able to support that. So we're seeing incredible results with people, and people just are absolutely ecstatic about it.
Wow.
And the longer that you take it, actually, the more benefit that it'll provide for you, especially from a preventative measure as well. It happens to be that there's, part of the reason why the medical community studied the benefits of hyaluronic acid, for example, which is just one fraction of what the, composition or benefits of our ingredient is. But it's because there are places in this world like Yuzurihara in Japan
sure.
where residents there are living longer lives. They're living into their 90s, well into their 100s.
Wow.
And I've actually had the pleasure or the gift of being there, a couple of times myself
So
directly.
You saw them live?
I saw them live and met with them and stayed with the residents to see exactly what was going on. But they had they had smooth skin, wrinkle-free skin.
Wow.
They were able to walk, 2 kilometers to their farms every day. And despite the normal environmental issues that most people would think that would condition or cause for aging to accelerate, like smoking and drinking sake and things
sure.
like that, and what's going on in their bodies is that they happen to be fortunate enough where they're ingesting a certain specific vegetable that only grows in their area, and it inhibits hyaluronidase, the enzyme that's breaking down HA in your body. So our product has actually been proven through clinical trials to do the same exact mechanism of action of not only inhibiting hyaluronidase, replenishing or synthesizing, the process of, or synthesizing collagen directly, replenishing levels of HA, but you're getting all of these benefits that have been actually seen, in very specific regions of our world where they're fortunate to have a diet, that incorporates the root cause of what is causing this accelerated aging.
Wow, that's really amazing information you just dropped on us right there. To see how BioCell Collagen can actually help, smooth, wrinkles and things like that over the long haul and support, skin health. Now, another question that came up, and we've got about another minute here, but Suhail, I'll ask you. Can you take BioCell Collagen forever? Are there safety concerns? Anything like that?
Safety was a paramount concern for us, so a lot of the work that we've done has been on assessing the toxicology of it. So we've done a number of toxicity studies on it. We've really evaluated the safety of it. So it's really interesting that our product is completely all natural. It's derived from a source, from a cartilage source that's completely natural and is part of the food supply. So that's where it's extracted from. And it's very safe. No side effects have been found in any of the clinical trials.
Excellent.
And it's been sold since 1997. Billions of dosages have been safely consumed throughout the world.
Well, you take science.
It's a very safe track record.
You guys take science very seriously. I know that for a fact. And, when you have scientific backing, real-world results, you've got the perfect storm, really, is what it boils down to. So with that, I'm going to ask each of you as we go out here. And again, I really appreciate having you guys on with us today, talking about joint health and skin health, sharing some really amazing information about BioCell Collagen. I'll ask each one of you, and maybe you can go first, Suhail. What's new and what's upcoming that we can expect from BioCell Collagen?
More studies and more studies.
All right.
There's a exciting area, as I mentioned. I believe sports nutrition is where an emerging area of our focus is going to be. And stay tuned for some more information in that area. Great.
Asma?
Well, I think we're just going to be, if you're looking for that cutting edge, technology when it comes to your skin glowing, for your health, for you to be able to work out again, better joints, the things that really prevent you from working out or taking fitness seriously. This is really, where the science lives. And so what's new for us is not only additional clinical research, but also to be able to get the word out and be able to help and affect people's lives in a beneficial way.
That's such a great thing you just said, Asma. I mean, that's one thing we always lose sometimes, in our product development and all that stuff. I think that really the bottom line is you've really helped thousands of people across the world, and that is something that you just can't put a price on. So, Dr. Park, any final research news that you can share with us upcoming?
As Suhail mentioned, we will continue to substantiate other health benefits of BioCell Collagen, because BioCell Collagen is not simple like a nature of supplements. It contains, due to a patented process, thousands of different so-called polypeptides, and each polypeptide has been shown to have some biological activities. So through our scientific research, we will unravel its functionality and then hopefully provide the health benefits to the humankind.
Wow, that is such an amazing thing that you guys are doing with the product. I want to thank you once again to have such esteemed guests on my show. Really leading experts in joint and skin health, and I hope the listeners really got some value out of the benefits of BioCell Collagen. Thank you guys again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rehan.
Okay, bye guys. Wow, that was an amazing experience for me to learn, the details of BioCell Collagen. And actually, I've used it with many of my clients, many of my athletes, a lot of the people getting ready for red carpet events like the Golden Globes, for example, to enhance skin glow. It's sort of my secret weapon that I hide in my back pocket. I pull out the BioCell Collagen when it's time to get serious. So it's worked for me.